Second example. So it says, why Mr. Sterner got so emotional over the Animal Cell fashion show is beyond me. Or, it is beyond me why Mr. Sterner got so emotional over the Animal Cell fashion show. Both of them are the exact same sentence. Once again, it's all a stylistic choice about what we're actually focusing. Are we focusing on, hey, it's beyond me, like I don't get it? Or we want to focus on the fact that he got so emotional over the Animal Cell fashion show. So depending on which one you're going to focus on, whether you write in sentence A or sentence B, but they diagram exactly the same. So let me get those 2 marks out of there. And let's take on the B sentence, just like we did last time. If we diagram the B, we'll naturally have the A. So change my color. Sorry, everyone. I want you to see that there's this noun clause sitting right here. Starts off with the word why, goes all the way to fashion show. How do I know it's a noun or a nominal clause? Well, it starts off with the word why, which is on our list of interrogatives. There's their first clue. It should have both a subject and a verb. So here's Sterner, and then here's got. So therefore, it's a little clause. It's a mini sentence that has the word why, and it's actually serving as the subject. I know the word it is the subject, but it's actually the opposite of that word it. So let's build this one close to the bottom of that white space. All right, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to have the word it as my subject. I'm going to give myself a little bit of space. Last time I put my tree in front. I'm going to do a little better job preparing everybody. I apologize. And so I'm just going to anticipate that I'm going to have this a positive sitting right next to it. And then I have my verb, which is. And then I have this adjective. I'm saying it is crazy, it is silly, it is strange, it is confusing. And so I want you to see that beyond me is an idiom. All right, so we're not literally going beyond me. It's not like saying, hey, my house is just beyond me, or something is distance wise, something you can measure. Like it's like saying, hey, this is crazy. And so I want you to see that as an idiom. And so a little throwback to our very first unit, we know that sometimes we have that. So I'm going to put that up on a tree as a little prep phrase. It is beyond me. So here we go. I'm not sure why I just extended the word beyond like that, saying it is beyond me, but I just did. So here we go. It is beyond me. Now, I'm like, well, what's beyond you? Well, this whole thing. So I'm going to have to build this tree up just a little higher because otherwise I'm going to run into him. I'm going to come across this way. I'm going to see if I can get rid of this word, this idiom word, because that's kind of in my way. Hope everyone's okay with that. When I get up here, I know I'm going to have a subject and a verb. Oh, goodness. I'm still in my eraser. That was smart thinking, Jeffrey. All right, here we go. So my subject is Mr. Sterner. Stern Daddy. And my verb is got. Look how fast I did with the cursive. That was cool. And we're saying Mr. Sterner did got or was. This is a linking verb. Can you hear that? It's saying Mr. Sterner was. It's a linking verb. He got. He became. Slanted line. And then we have emotional. He got so emotional. And then he got emotional over show. The show. Fashion show. It's a cell show, but it's an animal cell show. I'm just going to build my lines that way so I can fill them in. It'll go a little faster for you all. So it's so emotional. And then he got emotional over the show. Like I said, it is the show. I jumped up here to the word fashion. I hope it doesn't bother anybody. It's a fashion show. It's a cell show, but we know there are different types of cells, and so this time it's going to be an animal cell fashion show. Whether he be just as equally emotional over a plant cell, I don't know. We did everything except for that word why. We know the word why. I'm going to change up my color so we can kind of focus on him. We know the word why. As a noun clause, it's an interrogative, and so we have to think, okay, what lists it in? If you go back to that worksheet we had, it's a stapled worksheet, page 2, we said the word why is an adverb question, so we make him look like an adverb. So he has to be drawn like an adverb. Well, adverbs typically go underneath verbs, but sometimes you can put them underneath an adjective because an adverb certainly can describe an adjective. So I have room for both. I'm going to put it here. It's nice and safe to put it here. There'll be times where it's very obvious underneath the adjective, but I'm okay with saying he got, why did he get so emotional? So I'm going to put it there. That's beautiful. Once again, we've shown that we've drawn the B sentence, which is the anticipatory it, the word it, and I'm anticipating what is it. And I kicked it all the way to the end of the sentence because I want you to anticipate what it is, because I want to give that part of the sentence the focus. But the B sentence is no different from the A sentence, because really what I'm saying is just what A is saying. Why Mr. Sterner got so emotional over the Animal Cell fashion show is beyond me. But the B sentence then kicks it to the back and creates an anticipatory it, creates in a positive. It's beautiful. I want you to try one more, number 3. Maybe try it on your own and then come back and check out the answers. See if you can do it. It's a little trickier just because it's not really a noun clause, but I know you're smart enough to figure it out. All right, I'm out.